This is May Dulda with Creative Abundance Now and YesFinanciallyFree.com, and we are here live doing our 10,000 Thank You Challenge, Financial Freedom Affirmations, and Visualization, which I do every Thursday and Friday. I do it on today at 6 a.m. Hawaii time, noon Eastern, and 6:15 a.m. Thursdays Hawaii time, 12:15 p.m. Eastern. So let's begin. A little bit about myself. My name is May Dulda. I live in Waikiki with my husband Jamel and our 12-year-old son Jordan and my mom. And that's kind of like the view back there. That's Diamond Head. That's Diamond Head. And it's kind of dark still. The sun is just starting to rise, so it's kind of dark out there. But Waikiki Beach is like that way, past there, and a couple, like a block and a half down. Anyway, so let's begin. I want to thank you for being here. We're going to do our thank you challenge. So what is that? 10,000 thank yous in 2025. Can you do 10,000 thank yous in 2025? Do it with me, right? So we're going to say thank you for 1 minute. And let's begin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being on the live. Thank you for being on the replay. Thank you for YouTube. Thank you for the internet. Thank you for my health. Thank you that I can see at all. Thank you. Thank you for my skin, my eyes, my toes, my fingertips, my toenails, my fingernails, my hair. Thank you that I got to do kendo yesterday with these cool new kendo friends who like to make tea and hang out. Thank you for that. Thank you for this beautiful home that I live in, this condo. Thank you for the people who built it so strong and well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my family. Thank you that my mom has moved in. Thank you that we're cleaning up house. Thank you that we live in such a nice place. Thank you for the ocean and the air, and thank you for good health, and thank you for chi and qigong and power and lots of opportunities to meet other people. Thank you, 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 thank you. Okay, we're done with our 10,000 thank yous. That was awesome. If you say thank you for a minute every day for 2 times a day, a minute each time, then you can say 10,000 thank yous in about 128 days or so, depending on how quickly you say thank you. All right. But I just wanted to share with you how you can do that. And we're going to begin. I'm going to show you my blog. Hi, good morning, Jerry. So it is a beautiful day, and I just did our thank you practice. We're going to do our affirmations now. So I'm just pulling up my blog so I can show you where I get my affirmations from. You could also make up your own affirmations. YesFinanciallyFree.com. Yeah. And if you scroll down, you'll get to this. We can put in your first name, email, hit the yes button, and you get a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent directly to your email. Check your spam box, make sure you whitelist it. If it doesn't work, pick another email, but you'll get that ebook right away. It's all free to get on my email list. I send out 1 or 2 emails a week. It's a great email list. You can opt out anytime. I have my replays here of all the lives I did yesterday. It's here. You can check them out. Other great information. I'm going to show you where to find it, including the affirmations. You go to Map to Freedom. Map to Freedom. You can also just go to the search bar and look for something you're interested in. But Map to Freedom. And this is like an index, table of contents. It tells you what's in here, how to become financially free. It tells you different ways to do it. That's why I call it Map to Freedom. Map number 4 is called Do It Yourself on this blog, and it lists a bunch of blog posts with tons of information. All the information you need to do what I did to create financial freedom for my family. Oh, and I don't remember if I told you my story. Okay, so I live in Waikiki with my family, right? And back in 2011, I had over $30,000 of credit card debts, line of credit debts, and I worked at a bank here in Hawaii. I didn't know how to pay it off at the time. Didn't own any property, never had owned property, but by 2016, I paid off all the debt. But not only that, we improved our net worth by about $500,000 and was making almost $500 a month in passive income. So I quit my job. December 23rd, 2016 was my last day working at a local bank here in Hawaii, and then I started coaching clients to do what I did. Now, during that coaching, I call it Finance Freedom Mastermind Program. During those programs in 2017, I started buying property with my husband. So that was the first time I bought property. After I quit my job, after I improved my net worth, I started buying property with my husband. So we bought a condo in 2017 that we moved into. It was a 1-bedroom, really small, in Waikiki. And in 2018, we bought our second condo, which was also 1-bedroom, which is an Airbnb business, still is an Airbnb business. And then 2019, we sold that first small one and we bought the one we live in now, which is a 3-bedroom in Waikiki. So we own 2 properties now. So that's my story kind of quickly, just to tell you who I am and what I talk about. Hi, good morning, Roman. So just wanted to tell you that now I'm gonna explain the map a little better. So the stuff that I did to quit my job, buy property, create passive income, improve my net worth, pay off my debt. It's in this blog, in these different posts, in the map to freedom. Yes, financiallyfree.com/map, okay? So anyway, one of the posts that I do here is called 643 Affirmations for Financial Freedom, Wealth, Abundance, Money, and Prosperity. And that's the one we're gonna use to do our affirmations today, yeah? And there's so many affirmations in here. You can check it out. There's tons of them. I'm just going to go to number 2 today and turn them into affirmative questions. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for all the highs, comments, and likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So we're going to do our affirmations. We're going to turn them into questions because I think questions are fun. You have to think of the answers. It's super cool and powerful. So let's do it. My financial, why? Well, it's questions, right? Why does my financial abundance overflow today? Or how does your financial abundance overflow today? I'm gonna put on some more light. Oh, that's better, right? Why is the presence of joy in my life release an abundance of good into my life? And why does the presence of joy in your life release an abundance of good into your life? Oof! Why was I destined to be prosperous? How do I have an abundance to share and spare? Why were you destined to be prosperous? How do you have an abundance to share and spare? How do I have faith that I am being guided in ways that bring amazing results? And how do you have faith that you are being guided in ways that bring amazing results? Why do I fill my mind with the idea of abundance, and abundance manifests in all my affairs? Why do you fill your mind with the idea of abundance, and how does abundance manifest in all of your affairs? Yeah? How do I recognize my true source and let prosperity pour forth into my every experience? And how do you recognize your true source and let prosperity pour forth in your every experience? Woohoo! How does abundance surround me? How does abundance surround you? Today I claim my share. How do I claim my share today? Why do my prosperity thoughts create my prosperous world? Why do your prosperity thoughts create your prosperous world? How is my life filled with an abundance of good? How is your life filled with an abundance of good? Well, let's start, right? I see when you ask questions, you want to answer them, right? It's like, oh, well, I have the ceiling fan, I've got beautiful posters with goals and pictures on the wall. I've got my family. I've got a beautiful day. I've got friends. I've got activities. I've got my health. You start thinking of all these answers, right? Okay, I will stop answering. I'll let you answer your own questions. Why is my life filled with abundance of good? How, with God's guidance, is my life filled with joyous successes and rich abundance? How, with God's guidance, is your life filled with joyous successes and rich abundance? How do I release all feelings of lack and limitation? How do I joyfully accept blessings of joy and abundance? How do you release feelings of lack and limitation? And how do you joyfully accept blessings of joy and abundance? Why is today rich with opportunities? And why do I open my heart to receive them? Why is today rich with opportunities? Why do you open your heart to receive them? How does money flow freely and abundantly into my life? How does money flow freely and abundantly into your life? How do wonderful things happen to me when I live with an attitude of gratitude? Or how do wonderful things happen to you because you live with an attitude of gratitude? And why am I worthy of all my heart's desires? Why are you worthy of all your heart's desires? Why is it my divine heritage? Why is it your divine heritage? Okay, we're going to stop here and do our visualization. So our visualization is you just imagine you're financially free, right? What are you doing? What's happening? What is your ideal day? Okay? And that's it. So we're just going to imagine it. The more you do this, the more powerful it'll be in your life. So just do it with me on Thursdays and Fridays. Go to the blog and do it every day with replays. There's lots of replays now, so it's really cool. But let's begin. So put your hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Breathe in and out. And feel gratitude entering your heart as you breathe in and out. Feel like you're breathing in and out gratitude into your heart. If you don't know how to do that, just imagine something you're grateful for. There's so many people in Hawaii that are teaching for free. I'm so grateful for my Tai Chi teacher who taught for free. I joined a kendo class. They're teaching for free, qigong free. I'm teaching Chinese for free at the parks and recs in Honolulu. All these free, everybody sharing their talents for free. I am so grateful that there are people, including myself, sharing, teaching, and creating communities in Hawaii for free, just out of their own time, and that there's methods of doing it that are easy and grateful for all the friends that I get to make and connections. Let go of whatever you're feeling grateful for and just hold on to the feeling of gratitude. Let it breathe in and out through your heart. Okay, now imagine you're financially free. What is it like? Where are you? What are you doing? What are the sounds you hear? Do you smell? Are you tasting anything? Are you eating? Are you listening, hearing sounds? Who are you with? Are you indoors? Are you outdoors? What are you doing? What's the temperature like? How do you feel? Okay. That was super fun. Open your eyes, and we're done for today. Thank you for being on today's live. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out yesfinanciallyfree.com. Of course, if you want to find out more about me, I will show you what I'm. As soon as something stopped running on my computer, and there they go. Okay, so I'll show you really quick. If you want to connect with me further, check out the blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. Go to products. If you go to products, then you can see the different things I offer. I talked about a lot of different services here, so I'm going to highlight a different one today. DIY, build and balance your investment portfolio is really cool. It's a video course. Okay, so this one's a video course. You basically get videos teaching you how to create your own stock investment portfolio with a balance. So how to balance. So you know how people say 50% stocks, 50% bonds. It teaches you how to do that on your own so that you can save a commission to a financial advisor. So when you use a financial advisor, they usually charge between, I don't know, 1.5% and 5%, maybe more depending on the financial advisor. So you don't have to pay that, right? Imagine you're investing money and you're shipping out 1% every day, every so often to give to an advisor. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because if you're not doing anything, then it's worth it to pay the advisor something to do something for you. But if you want to just do it yourself, this course teaches you how to just do it yourself. How do you build a portfolio? How do you change percentages? How do you balance it? You can do it on your own if you want, and that's what this course is. And so that's the highlighted product I wanted to teach you about today. But there's lots of good things on there. There's also personal training with me if you want to do that, which is the products above that one. So I will see you again on Thursday. Have a great day.